prosecutor for Article 7 to explain how we are going to handle our Article 7 case.
Yes, go ahead.
Thank you, Your Honor. Actually, Your Honor actually described the testimony of the witness, and if the defense counsel would agree, we give him time to read the transcript. It's very short, I'm sure, Your Honor. Tapos we want to finish this case, Your Honor, as soon as possible. Kung ayaw na naming pahabain pa po ito, simple lang po ang testimony ng witness. Sinabi niya lang na ako ang kumuha ng picture na yon, nag-shoot ako doon, at ito yung lumabas. Ganun naman po ang aming sana napagbigyan namin kanina ang depensa na humingi sila na i-reset, ihintayin, ituloy yung direct. Ito naman po, simple lang pong hiningi namin. Ituloy ang cross ngayon para matapos na po ito.
Bakit ba? Ngayon nag-aapuro tayo. What is the pleasure of the defense counsel?
Well, I really was not around, Your Honor, when the witness testified. Whatever representation my learned counsel colleague may have in mind, certainly will be a violation of our right to due process, Your Honor. Pare ba yung palagi na lang manifestation, ganito, inaapura and so on? Para bang all the delay comes from the defense, Your Honor? There were many instances, Your Honor, when they were not in a position to proceed. We were very liberal and magnanimous enough to accommodate all their requests, Your Honor. I do not deserve this kind of...
So you're not ready to cross?
I am not ready, Your Honor, to conduct an intelligible cross-examination.
We cannot compel the lawyer, the defense counsel to
submit,
do
Your
the
Honor.
cross unless...
We submit, Your Honor.
All right. So what's the pleasure? You want to a continuance for this witness?
If the court so allows, Your Honor,
Yes.
may we be allowed to cross-examine him tomorrow after we have time?
The request of the defense counsel is granted. The witness is instructed to come back tomorrow at 2 o'clock in the afternoon at the resumption of the trial of this impeachment case to testify for cross-examination.
Your Honor, please.
Yes.
May we ask a clarificatory question, Your Honor?
Yes?
Yesterday, there was a statement from this honorable court that the clerks of court of both the Supreme Court and the impeachment court will discuss the request of the prosecution na maisubpina man lang sana o mapapunta dito ang mga administrative officers po like the clerk of court, yung security guard, driver. May we know kung ano po ang resulta po nun?
I would like to request the clerk of court to inform the court and the prosecution and as well as the defense counsel about what happened during her meeting with the clerk of court of the Supreme Court. Attorney Emma.
Thank you, Your Honor.
According to Attorney Vidal, the per curiam resolution of the Supreme Court dated February 14, 2012 provides that the same rules on confidentiality that apply to justices and judges also apply to all court officials and employees, and said restriction cannot be waived except upon approval of the Supreme Court. Thus, Attorney Vidal committed to immediately inform the Supreme Court of the matter by including the same into today's en banc agenda of the Supreme Court. While the action of the Supreme Court will, according to Attorney Vidal, be made known to her at the soonest today afternoon or Wednesday morning yet, the official resolution on the same will still be available by next week because they will have the resolution approved by the Supreme Court, which they will draft. Thus, it was suggested that perhaps she may be able to obtain a verbal authorizations without awaiting a written resolution of the Supreme Court to ensure that the named court personnel may not be cited for contempt. Attorney Vidal agreed to secure, if possible, even just a verbal authorization from the Supreme Court and advised me accordingly if the two witnesses will be allowed to appear before this court and personally explain why they cannot testify pending the issuance by the Supreme Court of a waiver if any, would be issued. But then this morning, I called her up again, and according to her, even a verbal authorization was denied by the Supreme Court. So still, by next week, we will be informed of the resolution of the waiver of the Supreme Court, if any. Thank you.
Maraming salamat po.
The minority floor leader.
Mr. President, may I just make a reservation that tomorrow may I have 2 or 3 minutes to just make a manifestation or some thoughts on this issue. Thank you, Mr. President.
Yes.
Tomorrow.
Yes.
Mr. President, may we be allowed to make a short manifestation po?
Proceed.
Salamat po. Actually po, nag-announce na po kanina ang spokesman ng Korte Suprema that the Supreme Court will not waive confidentiality, and they're advising their administrative personnel not to appear before this court. Nakakalungkot na nakakatakot na ang ating Korte Suprema po ay may ganong desisyon. Para sa amin po na pagkaitan ang prosekusyon ng oportunidad na makakuha ng ebidensyang public records po. These are administrative officers po. Ito'y mga security guard o process server at ang mga dokumento po ay public records. Wala po siyang confidentiality doon. Ano po ba ang tinatago ng Korte Suprema sa hukumang ito? Ito po ang isang malaking bagay na sa amin po ay malaking gulat pero nakakalungkot din. Ngayon po, ang akin na lang sasabihin po dito. So far po, nagpresenta na kami ng ebidensya patunay doon sa alegasyon namin na nag-allege kami na may kaso si Ginang Arroyo, kailangan niyang tumakas sa bansa. Nagpresenta kami ng ebidensya na walang life and death urgency na para bigyan siya ng TRO kaagad-agad. Nagpresenta po kami ng ebidensya na may distortion doon sa sinabing kondisyon na sinabi ni Attorney Maidas Marquez at yung lumabas doon sa aktual na TRO po. Ang sunod po namin sanang prubahan na dito at kami naglabas na ng ebidensya sa mga sumusunod ay ang who did it po. Sino po ang gumawa niyan? Ngayon po, may pruweba na kami batay sa internal rules ng Korte Suprema para ipresenta na ang Chief Justice lang ang may poder na gumawa po niyan. Kaya lang po, kailangan pa rin namin ng dagdag na ebidensya para sabihin, para mapatunayan na Chief Justice lang ang pwedeng mag-utos na i-extend mo yung office hours. Para Chief Justice lang ang pwedeng mag-utos, security guard, ikaw ang mag-serve ng subpoena. Your Honors, please. At ito ay pinagkait sa amin ng Korte Suprema sa ngayong araw. At nakakalungkot na ang judiciary mismo natin ang walang recognition doon sa rights, sa due process rights ng complainants, Your Honor, to access to justice and to access to evidence. In that case, Your Honor, probably this is my last manifestation before this Honorable Court. May I ask the lead prosecutor po, Neil Tupas, to address the Honorable Court po.
We will take note of your manifestation, but the Supreme Court as a co-equal, coordinate, separate and independent and coordinate branch of government has, as the Congress and the executive have, its own internal rules. So I cannot see any way by which we can break this system. This is the system that is authorized under our form of government. And the only way by which we can break this, if you want to control the Supreme Court, or you want to be more superior than the Supreme Court, or you want one department to be more superior over the other departments of the government, would be to amend the Constitution. And that is a function, not your function, nor my function, or the function of the President of the Philippines or the Supreme Court, but the function of the sovereign people of this country. They're above us. Okay? So order.
Mr. President, may you recognize Senator Jingo Estrada?
The gentleman from San Juan.
Thank you. Maraming salamat, Ginoong Pangulo. Isang katanungan lang po siguro kay Congressman Colmenares. Sa Article 7, Meron na ho kayong 7 witnesses na piresenta rito sa hukuman nito. At dun sa letter of compliance ninyo, under Article 7, nakalistar ho rito ay 24 witnesses po ang inyong ipirepresenta. Ano ho nangyari dun sa ibang witnesses?
Well, actually po, if I may mga ibang secondary witnesses po kami. For example po, yung IT video CCTV ng DOJ na nagpapakitang siniserve ng gabi na, late na, ang TRO ni Ginang Arroyo. Meron kaming security guard na mag-a-attest na siniserve ito sa gabi. Pero po, yung siyempre, kung ang process server po nandito, siya talaga po ang magsabing siniserve namin yan, alas 6 o alas 7 ng gabi. Ngayon, mga secondary witnesses sila na pwedeng ipresenta. May iba pa pong mga posibleng secondary witnesses. Pero dito na po kami sa yugto na tingin naman po namin, na-establish na namin yung may motibong tumakas, na-establish na namin na may TRO na pinasa, na-establish na namin na walang life and death urgency para ibigay yung TRO na without a hearing, wala man lang oportunidad ang gobyerno na sumagot, na-establish na rin namin, tingin namin na may distortion. Ang kailangan na lang po namin i-prove sino ang gumawa niyan. Was it the Chief Justice who did it? At tingin namin, in this stage, ang witness po namin manggagaling na talaga dyan, kung hindi man isang justice, isang administrative officer na magsasabing sino nag-utos sa'yo na i-draft yung resolution na yan, anong oras mo din draft, bakit ina-announce na ni Attorney Maidas Marquez alas 2 ng hapon, di pa pala tinatype, sino nag-utos na driver ang mag-serve, yun po, lahat po yun galing na po sa Korte Suprema yon. At kung ito po ang desisyon ng Korte Suprema kanina na hindi na sila talaga mag-waive ng kanilang kiniklaim na confidentiality, yung mga primary witnesses na po yan ay sa aga ng akin, malaki ang posibilidad na wala na po sila, na hindi na po sila mapresenta po dito.
So, is my understanding correct that these 7 witnesses that you have just presented under Article 7, that will be the last?
Well,
Wala na ho kayo iprepresenta.
Well, I think the lead prosecutor will discuss that po. Pero
Ilan yung dating witness na nakalista para sa Article
24 po, Mr. President.
24. So,
Well, that includes, Mr. President, the justices of the Supreme Court, Mr. President.
if I may lang, Your Honor, please. Ang gusto, kasi pahabain na namin yung gusto talaga namin the smallest number of witnesses, ayon na rin po sa opinion ng lahat. I think even the judges of this Honorable Impeachment Court. So, for us to present 2 or 3 witnesses just to prove that the process server went to the DOJ at 6 p.m., ang server po ang process server mismo ng Korte Suprema po ang pinakamabilis. So hanggat maari po sana, we would like to get primary evidence po rather than secondary po.
Mr. Prosecutor, kung nagpunta sila sa DOJ, bakit hindi ninyo alip na manggagaling yung ebidensya ninyo sa Korte Suprema, bakit hindi nyo gamitin yung testimony ng mga tao na
Yes po.
nakakita dun sa Department of Justice?
Tama po. In fact, may
bakit
humingi kami
hindi
ng
nyo gagawin
subpoena.
yun?
May subpoena po kami sa
Hindi na
IT.
subpoena. Bakit subpoena? Tao ng...
Actually po,
hindi ba ninyo kontrolado yung kwan ng partido ninyo? Itong kwan?
hindi po ako. Bayan muna party list po ako.
Pero coalition kayo eh. Coalition, di ba
Hindi po.
kayo kasama sa coalition na nag-impeach ditong nakasakdal na mahistrado?
Prosecutor lang po ako dito. Pero ano po, nakaschedule po sila under our sinasabi ko lang po ang
Why don't you
aking
just bring them
Opo.
here voluntarily? In the same way that you brought the ABS-CBN.
they're willing naman po.
Oh,
They're willing naman po.
precisely. So, you are making it up here, nakawawa kayo.
Hindi
eh.
po, hindi po.
You have all the means.
Yes po.
You have all the power.
May I have a 1-minute recess lang po? I'll consult with the lead prosecutor.
All right. 1 minute recess.
Pansamantalang sinuspindi itong paglilitis habang binibigyan pagkakataon itong si Representative Nery Colmenares na